Our top focus story this morning, it is the Aam Aadmi Party's style of governance. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal will be out with his cabinet on the streets today outside the Delhi Secretariat, and everyone is welcome to meet them. This is the first of its kind weekly darbars where the government will take up problems put up by the residents. Here's the story.
After having revolutionized the way politics in India is conducted, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is now setting new norms of governance. Kejriwal and his 6 cabinet ministers will be available on the streets today to solve people's problems.
एक सिस्टम शुरू कर रहे हैं कि हर शनिवार को दिल्ली सरकार के जितने मंत्री हैं, इंक्लूडिंग द चीफ मिनिस्टर, सातों के सातों लोग सचिवालय के सामने वाली सड़क पे बैठेंगे और ताकि कोई भी एंट्री बैरियर, एक्सेस बैरियर ना हो, कोई भी वॉक इन कर सकता है, कोई भी आ सकता है अपनी समस्या को लेके। सुबह 9:30 बजे से 11 बजे तक बैठेंगे हम लोग।
The Chief Minister and his team will be available on the road outside the Delhi Secretariat between 9:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. Anyone can approach them for any problem. After taking oath on the 28th of December, Kejriwal has taken several steps that have been extremely popular. On the other hand, the opposition seems to be stumped. Within just 15 days, the Aam Aadmi Party government has launched an anti-corruption helpline, put focus on mohalla sabhas for local decision-making and has subsidized power and water.
तो मैं उनसे कहने वाला हूं कि जितना ध्यान रोज नई नई घोषणा करने में दे रहे हो, उसका 10% ध्यान भी आप डे टू डे की गवर्नेंस के अंदर दे दो, तो दिल्ली के लोगों को इस कठिनाइयों को सामना न करना पड़े।
पिछली सरकार ने भी बहुत गंभीरता से आश्वासन दिए थे कि पानी देने वाले हैं, बट 5 साल उन्होंने निकाल दिए, नहीं दिए। अब हम दोबारा से आपके सामने खड़े हैं।
Thousands are expected to throng the venue of Kejriwal's street cabinet meet. However, it remains to be seen how this will be any different from the Janta Darbars that are a hit with our netas. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
My colleague Jugal Purohit now joins me from Arvind Kejriwal's Janta Darbar for more. Jugal, if I could just ask you, what is the kind of response that we're seeing? How many people have gathered? What are the security arrangements? Just take us through it all.
Well, Rishika, the response has been quite enthusiastic. In fact, unfortunately, there are all barricades and security measures in place, or I would have shown you the amount of people who are actually now standing outside the gates, and they're awaiting the arrival of the cabinet led by Arvind Kejriwal. Remember, they've already been announcing that this is the place where all their problems will be solved. And just a short while back, Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, they've all entered the Delhi Secretariat, which is right in front of me. And in the next 20 minutes or so, we are expecting them to come here and start addressing the people and their concerns. Behind me, in fact, if my camera person Ravikant Tutawar can just pan and zoom in and show you, this is the table where Arvind Kejriwal will be seated. It's written out there very clearly. There will be his minister Satyendra Kumar Jain on the right, on that side, as well as Manish Sisodia on the table on this side. So these are the kind of arrangements which have been made. And as far as your question on the security is concerned, there is a heavy security deployment out here. Very, very surprisingly, there are men from BSF and SSB wielding AK-47s and INSAS rifles. They're all here. So it's a big event for the people of Delhi. Quite an enthusiastic turnout, and we're awaiting how it goes on from this point.
Well, absolutely. You know, it all looks very well, and you know, to talk about the fact that there is this Janta Darbar, and in fact your chief minister and cabinet is so approachable. But Jugal, what is the practicality of something like this? You know, is there any way that they have in fact filtered through the grievances that people are going to be bringing to them? How is this entire thing being organized?
Well, Rishika, as of now, people are not being asked any questions. They are being allowed straight to this venue. So that's an indication that they are not being filtered through. But yes, I mean, there is a need to understand that it isn't for the first time that politicians are meeting people, because for every popular leader that we know, they do hold these Janta Darbars. But the only difference is that this time around they're coming onto the streets. And remember, it's also coinciding at a time when Arvind Kejriwal has launched his 1 crore supporters for his party initiative. So it is all, in the sense, falling into the scheme of the Aam Aadmi Party, where they want to sort of, utilize this very, very popular movement towards filling their ranks and having this surge completely captured, so that the elections of May 2014 are seeing the Aam Aadmi Party on a firmer footing. Back to you.